Hello, YouTube. Day 16 of 100 Questions with Jesus. Today we are talking about a verse out of Matthew 15:3, and it goes like such. It says, why do you break the commandments of God for the sake of your tradition? Matthew 15:3. So Jesus is pointing out to some of the Pharisees that were basically calling out his disciples because they didn't do a ceremonial wash before eating. And the Pharisees were calling out the disciples as though they had done some grave sin, where Jesus is pointing out that you guys break the actual laws of God and you're more concerned about people breaking the traditions of men. And that's often the case. Sometimes we're more upset at people for doing little things that affect our traditions rather than, following what God would call us to do. And so he's pointing out to the Pharisees that in this case, they have the greater sin because they are honoring their own man's traditions over God's actual laws. And that state about, all sorts of things like honoring your father and your mother and all these other important commandments that God gave us that we need to follow to please God. So I think he makes a great point here, and it's something that we should all keep in mind. Are we putting our own traditions and the things that we like to do in our life, or the things that we think are important, as opposed to the things that are really important to God? So it's a good reminder for us to do that check again. What are we valuing of most importance? God's will or our own will? I hope you found this useful, insightful, and I hope that you'll think about that going forward. Make sure that God's will is of most importance and that man's traditions or the things that you find important are secondary to what we make as most important in our lives. Have a great day and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care.